Good evening. News headlines today. International news. United Nations Secretary-General António Guterres will be traveling to Russia and Ukraine to meet with both the foreign ministers and presidents of these countries. On Tuesday, April 26th, he will have a working meeting and lunch with Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and will be received by President Putin in Moscow. He will have a working meeting with Ukraine Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba and will be received by Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky on April 28. Reports UN News. Russian forces have made no major gains in the last 24 hours, despite increased activity, UK intelligence says. And Moscow has yet to establish full control of either air or sea, the British update says. Russia, however, claims a range of successes as its air force targeted multiple Ukrainian military facilities overnight. Fugitive former Nissan boss Carlos Ghosn has said he wants to stand trial on charges of financial wrongdoing in order to clear his name. Mr. Ghosn faced charges of financial misconduct when he fled Japan in 2019. The former head of Nissan, once one of the most powerful figures in the car industry, is currently unable to leave Lebanon, as he is the subject of an Interpol red notice issued by Japan. Reports BBC. Amid Russia-Ukraine war, over 20 countries to join meeting in Germany, says Pentagon. Ukraine claims 21,600 Russian casualties, 854 tanks and 177 aircrafts damaged. Reports Republic TV. Russia renews assault on Mariupol, intensifies Luhansk bombardment, Ukraine says. Russia resumed its assault on the last Ukrainian defenders holed up in a giant steel works in Mariupol, a Ukrainian official said on Saturday, days after Moscow declared victory in the southern port city and said its forces did not need to take the factory. Russian forces were hitting the Azovstal complex, with airstrikes and trying to storm it. European Union, EU, sets new online rules for Google, Meta, to curb illegal content. Indonesia bans palm oil exports as global food inflation spikes. Indonesia, the world's top palm oil producer, announced plans to ban exports of the most widely used vegetable oil on Friday, in a shock move that could further inflame surging global food inflation. The halting of shipments of the cooking oil and its raw material, widely used in products ranging from cakes to cosmetics, could raise costs for packaged food producers globally and force governments to choose between using vegetable oils in food or for biofuel. Indonesia counts for more than half of global palm oil supply. Indonesia's President Joko Widodo said he wanted to ensure the availability of food products at home after global food inflation soared to a record high following Russia's invasion of major crop producer Ukraine. Reports Reuters. India News, MLA Ravi Rana and wife MP Navneet Rana arrested by car police. Booked under Section 153A of IPC, promoting disharmony, enmity or feelings of hatred between different groups and doing acts prejudicial to maintenance of harmony. Reports Times of India. A day after he bought electric scooter, Vijayawada man killed in battery explosion. Katakonda Shiva Kumar, 40, started charging his Boom Corbett 14 scooter in his living room before going to sleep there on Friday night. The battery exploded around 3:30 a.m. on Saturday. The Nizamabad police registered a case against the vehicle manufacturer and the dealer who sold it. In a statement later, the Hyderabad-based EV startup announced its decision to recall 2,000 vehicles belonging to the models E-Trans Plus and E-Pluto 7G in the wake of fire incidents involving its scooters in Nizamabad and Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Reports Indian Express. Reliance calls off 24,700 Indian rupees crore retail deal with Future Group after secured creditors voted against it. Tata Motors have announced a price hike for its passenger cars with effect from today, April 23, 2022. Tata Motors said that the price hike comes as an effect of rising input costs, and the prices have been increased by 1.1% on an average, varying across models and variants. Reports NDTV. Thank you.